Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a T-34-2G FT, and as Jiggles would often tell you, FT stands for fake tank. Well, in actual fact, this is a Tier 6, or is it Tier 7? Tier 7 Chinese tank destroyer based on the T-34-2 medium tank. It's located on the southwest spawn of Karelia under the command of JustLeroy. Battle started. Well, this tank is really based on the Su-122-44. You can see it's very similar in terms of the raked front angle of the front plates and the way the compartment sort of like cuts off at the end. It does have many similarities to the Su-122-44. If he's got the top gun, he's got the 122mm gun. He has got it. 390 alpha on this gun. It's very, very lethal. Just waiting for something to turn up at the moment to shoot at. Let's hope our spotters can find something in the marsh. Well, it appears the enemy hasn't actually come down. We've got some guys going up the west side. Just having a quick check to see around. That Type 58 is going up the ramp towards the horseshoe, which the enemy is already occupied. Now, if the enemy is already up there, they might spot him. And of course, he might spot the enemy and give us a couple of tanks to fire at. Okay, well, first tank to fire at is a Panther. It's got a long aim time, this tank. Follows the target. Yes, nice hit. 352. The alpha damage from this gun is 390, so that was a low roll. And he tracks him, gets a high roll. Now he's actually trying to complete a mission here. Damage 1600 hit points, takes out the Panther with his next shot. Now there's nobody else up on the horseshoe that he can actually fire at the moment, but there is an enemy tank that he might be able to get shots at, an M4 improved, who's just around the corner, just outside the render range at the moment. Looks like our guys are handling him, and he might actually retreat into our view range. And there's an AMX ELC been seen in the marsh, coming towards us. Yes, easy one shot that one. 320, that's all he's got. And we lose the T-67, so he probably spotted the T-67 just before he got wiped out. That's 4-all at the moment, but the enemy does seem to be doing rather well on the southeast route, and that means that they are going to be coming towards our cap. We've only got one tank destroyer holding them up now, and that's that Su-100. So I think JustLeroy's decided that the best thing he can do is actually take up a position alongside this T-67 to repel the enemies once they make it through. M41 needs to relocate quick, because if he stays where he is going to get wiped out. And he's on the move, but he's backing away, and that's not a very good thing because it's got a slow speed in reverse. T-43, aim for the corner. He goes behind the rock. He's going to have to come out from behind that rock if he wants to come this way. He's actually facing off against the Su-100, and well, he's lost a lot of hit points. That T-43 is about to go. He goes. Okay, we saw the Panzer Mark IV-H up on the heights, and the VK-30-2M is the last guy alive down there. Can we get a shot? Just see the top of him. Oh, that was all he needed. Excellent. Okay, but there is a Sherman Jumbo down there somewhere, so he does need to be careful. The assault Jumbo, the assault Sherman, I should say. No sign of him yet. They've got a 2-tank advantage, so I think they'll still try to press the attack, because they don't know how our guys are laid out. We lost the tank that was over by the foot of the horseshoe, the cliff. And our guys are still continuing the attack up in the north, which, well, frankly, is a bit silly. I guess they just can't return, and the Panzer IV is coming in behind us, but he's nailed his position to the master, well, nailed his cross to the mast, takes out the Sherman Jumbo with one shot, and he's completed his mission, which he'll be very happy about. But the M41 has had to leave where he was before because he was exposed to that Panzer Mark IV-H. Now, I'm not sure that JustLeroy realises, looking at the minimap, the next threat is from that Mark IV, and the Mark IV might decide to come round and attack from a different angle. He realises that he's facing a T-67 right up near the cap. Our SU-8's trying to head north. JustLeroy's going to try and go down via this route here and see if he can come round to the left and find... Oh, he's gone behind us! He managed to sneak round, and he's very low on hit points, that Mark IV. So JustLeroy needs to climb back up this pass as quickly as he can. Oh dear. I think the T-67's in a position where he can defend it, but we're going to pop up right now. He'll see us, and well, he gets derped by the M41 and taken out the game. But we were spotted by somebody on the enemy teams, and the guys in the north have actually done a great job, but their SU-122-40, our SU-122-44 is the last guy left alive on that group, and he's facing off against 3, which means that one of the enemy Arty is fairly close, because if the Arty and 2 of the tank destroyers are up there, that means that one of the Arty must have moved. And it must be the M44 that moved, and there's the IKV-90. Takes a round, but we took a round as well for 247. We're going to go straight in and kill the IKV. That's it. Got rid of him. Use the rocks for cover. It wasn't the M44, it was that IKV that was spotting us. Now we can hit the SU-122, take him out. Oh, tracked him. Just got him in the tracks. He's going to move behind that rock, or is he? No, he's backing up to turn round. There he is. Hit him. Oh, he doesn't get the hit. Now he's turning to face the T-67. Can we get a shot? Yes, he gets him. He takes him out, which just means there's only the M44, and he's now got a top gun. Potentially, he might have the high caliber as well. Go for it, JustLeroy. I know it's an Arty you're going to kill, but it's the enemy Arty. It's perfectly okay. Oh, somebody hit a tree down, so maybe that's somebody blind firing where the M44 was last seen. If that M44 driver's any good, he will vacate that position as quickly as he can. Remember, the M44 is based on the Walker Bulldog hull, so it is rather quick. Not the quickest Arty in the game, but certainly quick enough to relocate. Well, T-67's managed to get to the cap area. Where is the M44? Did he try to run? He hasn't tried to run. He's near the cap. T-67's going after him. Arty's fired at him. T-67 gets the kill. And he completed his mission. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats and see how he managed to get on. It's the second class tank of a JustLeroy in the T-34-2G FT. He managed to get a 5 for effect out of the minor medals, but he got 3 battle hero medals as well. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, a tanker sniper for doing the most damage at a distance of at least 300 meters, and a top gun as well for getting at least 6 kills. He got 6 exactly. Let's have a look at the team scores. Highest damage, 2,470 hit points of damage. The next high score after that was the VK-3002M on the enemy team with 1494, and then the M41 on our team with 1469. Very well done to him, actually, for Vision U236. When it came to kills, it was JustLeroy again with 6 kills, 3 kills to the VK-3002M, 2 kills to the M41 and the SU-152 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it was JustLeroy with 867 base, 852 to the M41, 633 to the SU-122-44. He fired 11 shots, got 10 direct hits, 9 penetrations, damage of 2,470 hit points, of which 1,319 were at more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits, both were penetrations, I'm afraid. The armor is fairly strong from the front, but I think he was hit by rounds which were more than able to actually get through his armor. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, I think that was one of the Artys, 6 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, and on a premium count, he earned 24,343 credits, got 18,256 from personal reserves and 50,876 from holiday ops, total 105,649. After repair and ammunition resupply, he took away 91,044 credits. He received 867 XP, times 5 for the first victory, 1,301 from personal reserves, took away 7,806 experience points altogether. I'm sure he's very pleased with that. It would have been nicer to get a higher tank classification or tank ranking, because a second class after getting those medals, are you kidding? Seriously? He did have the highest damage. He was the only player to get over 2,000 hit points, and yet it's still only a second class. Disappointing. I think you'd probably have to get a Radley's in order to get a higher classification, or possibly even a Pools medal to get an ace tanker. But very well played from JustLeroy. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.